Reports out today are stating that Spurs will have to sell one of their biggest stars in this summer's transfer window. Reports in Italy today are stating that Juventus want to sign Heung-min Son. 30,000 fans could be inside Wembley Stadium for Tottenham's Carabao Cup final against Manchester City in April. Candidates are being lined up for Jose Mourinho's job, but reports are stating if Spurs did part company with Mourinho, it would be at the end of the season and not now. And Tottenham Hotspur want £25 million per year for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium naming rights. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Tuesday the 16th of February. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports from the last 24 hours. Let's start the video by talking about two results in the Premier League from last night. West Ham United 3, Sheffield United 0 and Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 0. Now Tottenham are still 9th in the Premier League. We have played 23, won 10, drawn 6 and lost 7. We have 36 points. We are now 6 points away from the top 4. Chelsea are now 4th. 42 points from 24. West Ham, our next opponents in the Premier League, they also have 42 points from 24 games. Now, there are a couple of other games to be played in the Premier League in the next couple of days. Tomorrow night, Burnley will face Fulham, Everton will play Manchester City, and then a game on Friday night, Wolverhampton Wanderers v Leeds United. A report was published earlier today by the Boot Room website, and they are stating that Italian newspaper outlets have claimed that Heung-min Son is Juventus' dream signing, and Aaron Ramsey could be offered as part of a future bid for the Tottenham Hotspur star. Heung-min Son looks set to enjoy his best campaign for Spurs by quite some way this season. The 28-year-old has already scored 13 goals and contributed 6 assists in the Premier League. His partnership with Harry Kane has been absolutely lethal, so it would come as no surprise to Tottenham fans that the South Korean star appears to be attracting attention. Remarkably, reports out in Italy today have stated that Spurs could be open to selling Heung-min Son as a part of the future overhaul of the squad. It is suggested that he would cost around £78.5 million. And Juventus would apparently be keen to test Tottenham's resolve to keep the forward. And according to reports out in Italy today, he would be their dream signing. It has also been claimed that Aaron Ramsey could be offered to Spurs as part of the bid for Heung-min Son. Earlier today, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club released an update on a Premier League 2 fixture. It states our under-23s home Premier League 2 fixture against Everton, postponed last week, has been rearranged for Friday the 5th of March. Kickoff will be at 12 p.m. at Hotspur Way. A report out today from the Daily Star, and they are stating that Tottenham cannot afford to sack Jose Mourinho now as top replacements are lined up. Jose Mourinho's position at Tottenham boss is under increasing pressure following a run of inconsistent performances, but the club are not in a position to make a change. The report states that Jose Mourinho is set to remain at Tottenham until at least the end of the season, despite a worrying run of performances under the former Chelsea and Manchester United boss. Having briefly gone top of the Premier League in December, Spurs are now 17 points off top spot following 4 defeats in their last 5 league outings. Although supporters do have April's Carabao Cup final against Manchester City to look forward to, there is plenty of pressure on Jose Mourinho, who is expected to deliver Champions League qualification, with sources now claiming that the club will wait until the end of the season to make any decision on the future of the Portuguese boss. His wages could prove a stumbling block. A report was published earlier today by Sky Sports, and it states that the FA and EFL are working with the government in an attempt to get fans back inside Wembley Stadium for the 2 season showpieces, the FA Cup final and the Carabao Cup final. Ultimately, it will be a government decision based on whether the coronavirus pandemic is significantly under control to allow a staged return of fans to football stadiums. But the hope is to have 1/3 of Wembley Stadium full of spectators by the time the finals are played in late April and mid-May, providing it is safe to do so. That would mean 30,000 fans in attendance for each of the cup finals. A report was published earlier today by the Daily Mirror, and it states that Tottenham identified 2 potential Jose Mourinho replacements as pressure mounts on boss. Tottenham are considering sacking Jose Mourinho, though there are some big problems that would go along with the decision, while club chiefs have 2 candidates in mind to replace him. It states Tottenham have identified 2 potential managers to replace Jose Mourinho should they decide to sack the special one. It comes as pressure continues to mount on the Portuguese coach, whose side are in desperately poor form. A shocking turn down in results has seen Spurs pick up just 12 points in their last 12 Premier League matches. A report also out from the Daily Mail today. It says that it has left Jose Mourinho fighting for his job, though any further decision would be held off until the end of this season. However, with the club's season hanging in the balance, the former Manchester United and Chelsea manager finds himself up against the wall. And the Daily Mail further report that the Tottenham Chiefs have identified 2 coaches that could replace the 58-year-old Tottenham boss, Brendan Rodgers and Julian Nagelsmann. With that said, landing either manager at this stage of the season would be borderline impossible, especially considering the finances involved. Jose Mourinho is earning £15 million a year at Spurs, making him one of the best paid coaches in the world. And sacking him would set Tottenham back enormously, while Daniel Levy is also desperate for the ex-Real Madrid and Inter boss to succeed. The report from the Daily Mirror then goes on to say that European football is vital for the North London club, though, and it makes winning the Europa League that little bit more important. It would also strike 2 birds with the same stone, a first trophy in 13 years and also Champions League football for next season. But the prospect of no European action next year would leave Jose Mourinho facing the axe. A report out today from the Football Insider, and they have been told that a blockbuster Tottenham player sale is inevitable this summer, even if the team secure a place in next season's Champions League. Chairman Daniel Levy predicted when the last annual report was published in November that Spurs would lose £150 million this season if the stadium remains shut to fans. The report then states that a Tottenham source has told the Football Insider that fans should be prepared for at least one big money sale in the next window, irrespective of whether the club finish in the top 4 and secure a place in the lucrative Champions League. Supporters will be praying it will not be one of the club's 2 prize assets and star players Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. Other big-name exits such as Dele Alli and Hugo Lloris would be less controversial, but also generate significantly less money. Another report out today from the Football Insider, and they are stating that Tottenham are holding out for a £25 million a year naming rights deal despite the challenging financial climate. Spurs have seen their revenues badly hit by the pandemic and announced a mammoth £63.9 million loss in their most recent set of financial results last November. This article then goes on to say that top of the commercial agenda is a naming rights deal spread across 10 to 20 years and worth around £25 million a year. It is said to be a top priority for the club's chiefs, led by Chairman Daniel Levy, and discussions are continuing to be held with various companies. It then states that global technology giant Amazon and sportswear firm Nike have been reported as top contenders for an agreement which Spurs want to be the biggest of its kind in football. Amazon already have strong links to Tottenham, having spent last season filming at the club for the behind-the-scenes documentary All or Nothing. Lastly, a year ago today, Tottenham played in the Premier League, playing Aston Villa away at Villa Park. The game finished Villa 2, Spurs 3. Toby Alderweireld and Heung-min Son scored for Tottenham in the first half. And that man, Heung-min Son, stepped up again in the 94th minute in stoppage time. Heung-min Son grabbed Tottenham's winner. I was in the away end that day, and what scenes, absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. Don't forget to put your score predictions in the comment section below as well for Thursday's Europa League tie against Wolfsburg and Sunday's Premier League game against West Ham United, both games away from home. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Stay safe and well. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, come on you Spurs.